It's Monday morning, well, Monday afternoon, almost 12 o'clock. Rained all night, all morning. Ground's really saturated. It's supposed to rain the rest of the afternoon. We're in a lull right now. Running out to do some quotes. Gave out a quote yesterday, $1,100 to trim back, remove 10 pine trees and stumps and mulch it. Got the mulching part, doing that Thursday. Just thinking about the trees. Going out to give another quote on removing 2 trees. All this work will involve my dad, because he knows how to use a chainsaw. Hasn't taught me yet. Waiting on the customer. It's one of those oak trees sitting right there. But there's the house, he just bought it. Or he's in the process of buying it, I'm not sure which. Another good reason I can think of for having door magnets on your truck is right now I'm sitting in front of this house. We'll be like, what is this guy doing out here? You see the magnet, oh, he's a landscaper doing something for a neighbor. People relax, they don't think you're gonna be robbing them or anything. And I'm so glad I made things right with this customer. He's given me so much work. I had no idea he had rental properties, but he does, and he has a lot of them. I'm doing a $400 tree trimming job on one of his tenants' properties, and I'm gonna be mowing for the other. When I said something about making it right with him, I meant about a month ago, I mulched for him and I ran out, so I had to spread it really thin. I don't like doing that, so the next week later I had extra mulch, so I called him up and I stopped by and put it down for free, no charge. And he appreciated that, and he's giving me more work. So sometimes it's worth it, just to, if it costs you money, oh well, because the customers are gonna be happy, and that's the main thing you want in the business. If your customers aren't happy, you're not gonna get any work, you're not gonna get any referrals. Well, it's Monday, 1/20, April 20th. I decided to work after all. Everything started to dry out. Time to go hook up my equipment. Hooking up the trailer. The way I hook up my trailer, it is about 6 inches wider than the truck on each side. So I look in the mirrors and put 6 inches on each side, roughly, back up till I bump it, which I just did. Pull forward just a speck and get out and take a look at it. I'm thinking it needs jacked up though. Yeah, it does need jacked up. We were working on it. Didn't quite get it lined up, but whatever. You can tell it really rained hard last night. A lot of water in the truck yet. Well, I'm hooking it up. I'll have to load up all the equipment and get off all the other stuff that's on it. I'm in the process of putting the tailgate on it. The chain's on. Plug in the lights. Got the lights plugged in. Don't need this one here. Got the trailer ready to go. I don't have anything strapped. I'm literally going 2 or 3 houses up that way. And then I'm going to another house in my neighborhood. I'm going less than 1/4 a mile, so I'm not bothering to. Off to the next job. Took about a half hour. I don't think it took any longer. I have 5 in this neighborhood. That's where I live. I've had them for like the last 5 years. Gotta go slow because none of my equipment's strapped down. Another yard down. 2 yards in 1 hour. I'm gonna go do a third. I just got the call. Kinda not too happy about the situation with one of my clients. He's an older guy. He's a nice guy, but he's getting too old to do his financing, so he's letting his daughter take over all that crap. Well, basically, she's a bitch. I hate her. Always have. And so now, instead of getting paid by him, I have to get paid by his daughter. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully that works out okay. I just dropped off the trailer. I have my small mower in the back. Got the 21-inch commercial push mower. I'm gonna go do it with my new account that I just got today. It's a bi-weekly, so I'm gonna cut it pretty short because I'm not gonna be cutting it for 2 weeks. Doing no cop, no stop here. So yeah, I'm gonna head out and do it. The nice thing about my clients, all but one of them are within 10 minutes from my house. Most of them are within 5 minutes. And some within even like a minute. Because they're in my neighborhood. I can get in my truck, drive, and I'll be there in a minute. .3:31 p.m. Monday the 20th. I don't know how long I was at that job because I wasn't keeping track, but it couldn't have been more than a half hour. This is the same neighborhood I was in this morning giving quotes. Someone drive by the house. The landowner wants 2 trees removed. He's trying to get some of his other renters to sign one with me. So I'm liking this customer. Right here, that tree right in the front there, he wants that completely taken down or elevated. He hasn't decided yet. I think he was leaning towards taking it down somewhere right around back, because there's another one. And then that big ass tree right there, the pine, he wants taken down. I mean, it's more of a shrub. I think it's an arborvitae. Won't be too hard to take all that crap down. Shouldn't be here more than 2 hours. Get my dad in with the chainsaw, chop them down. We don't have to take the roots out because there's no access to them. And I don't have a stump grinder. There's a storm rolling in. It's Monday night, probably about 6:30. It's not showing up on the camera, but those clouds are a lot darker. Just out messing around with the truck. This board didn't want to be inside. Sprayed the tires with tire spray. Also sprayed the black part around them. Just shining up the truck. I'm bored. That's what happens when you're bored. Also sprayed the bumper. Makes everything look shiny. Makes the tires look new. I like it. There's some tornado watches in effect for the area. Again, you can't see the clouds on the camera, but it's a lot darker than it looks. Well, it's equipment maintenance day, just because I'm in no hurry to leave, because we had about 2 inches of rain last night, so the ground is very saturated, to say the least. I mean, look at the amount of water that's still left in the bed. This is all that came out of it. Back tire looks low. I don't think it is though. I think it's because it's sitting in water. Well, I'm greasing up the equipment. I'm going to check all the oil in the truck, the X-Mark push mower. I know the truck needs brake fluid and I'm out of that, so I'm going to have to go out and get that eventually. Doesn't need it right away, it needs it soon though. Try not to get any oil or grease on the belt, otherwise you're done. You're not going to be mowing with that. I'm trying to remember where all the grease fittings are. Checking the oil in the powerful 6.0. It's well above the add, which is what you want. It's hard to put this thing back in one-handed. So I'm not editing that out. As long as the camera stayed rolling. Which it did. Alright, well, I have to edit it out, guys. I know I need brake fluid, but I'm out. Still got some. So I'll stop in to Advance, get some .3. Tranny fluid's good. Alright. So the truck's good. X-Mark's all dirty. It's full. It's clean too, it's brand new. Check the Honda. It's good as well, and it's also brand new. So the equipment's good to go. Check the fuel, so I know. It's good. The nice thing about the X-Mark, it's one of the lowest horsepowers 48-inch that they make. It's a 15 horse. I think that's about the lowest. It's really, really, really easy on gas. Barely uses any. I love that. I mean, it cuts fine. It's a Kawasaki 15 horse. It has a lot of power. So the equipment's all good. Greased up all the fittings, did some on the truck, the ones that I saw. Not a mechanic, I don't know where they're all at, but I got the visible ones. So I guess it's time to go to work. Heading to the only job today. I did 3 yesterday. Wasn't planning on doing any, so I don't have a whole lot of work to do today. That's okay because I have to work tonight on my other job. There's one of my properties I maintain. Doing that one tomorrow. There's another guy up there. Haven't seen him before. And I maintain this one on the corner here, the one up from him. And then I maintain another one 2 houses up from them. So I have 3 on this one street. Pulling up. I just finished up mowing, driving by so you can see it better. I'll show you some of the houses I have as well. I have this one right here. And I skipped this one because they didn't hire me. And then I have that one. And that one on the corner. I just finished up that one. It's Wednesday. I don't have a whole lot of time to film today. Supposed to get some downpours, got 2 yards to cut. I just did this one on the corner yesterday. It's looking pretty nice. Heading down to the next one. It looked like on the radar, it looked like the rain was about an hour away, if that. So, and I have a 20-minute drive for the one property. So I'm probably gonna be cutting in the rain. Here I am arriving on the property. Did this one last week. I finished up that yard. No rain yet. Doesn't look like it's coming too soon either. We drive past the yard. I love the striping kit on the X-Mark. Makes the yards look beautiful. I'm just still learning how to use it because I'm still new with walk behind. It's the first couple cuts I've done with it. So as you go, you get better. Alright, here's the yard I did yesterday. Got some striping on it as well. So I landed the job with the trees, the one that I quoted for $1,100. Didn't quite get $1,100 out of it though, but I don't have a whole lot of costs in this job, so I can afford to go down. The guy, he wasn't going to do it for $1,100, so it was either take it for $750 or don't do the job. I'm still making, I have less than 100 in it if you don't count the saw I'm going to buy. So it's still like $600 in a day. So I'm willing to go down. There's the yard I just mowed. But yeah, I'm getting the Echo PAS 225, I think. I'm not sure. Some name. It's the one that you can attach a chainsaw to, and I'm getting the chainsaw because this job involved trimming trees. Speaking of which, there is trimmed trees. Not the power company, Penn Line, because we're in Pennsylvania, they're trimming trees. The guy standing there. Didn't want to film them. Yeah, they've been trimming trees in my neighborhood and roads outside it for the last couple days. They got a lot of nice equipment. I'm heading out to the other job. Starting to sprinkle. The reason I'm making the video here is, check out this yard. The guy's been doing it for probably 5 years now. I know the guy who does it, I've talked to him. But look at it. It's not cut even. It's not a single stripe in the yard. And there's clumps everywhere. And they still stay with him. There's a reason he drives a 95 truck and has Home Depot equipment. That's why he does a crappy job. You're not gonna get any business like that. You can just see the difference in my yard and his yard in the videos. guess who's not mowing for a while? We'll mow as soon as it stops raining. Comes another truck. It's probably maybe a landscaping truck, maybe not. Maybe. Got rakes in the back of it. I screwed myself over royally today. If I should have had my phone on me, I have to make some calls. What better time to do that than sitting in the truck waiting for the rain to stop? But my phone's dead, so I have it charging at home. I need to get a little charger for there. Doing that soon. This client requested I cut it lower, so I gotta adjust the height on the deck. Well, I'm almost finished here. Just gotta blow off, which is gonna be a pretty big job. I accidentally sprayed the house up there. There's a hose around back. I'm gonna hose off the fence. Just make it look good. Make the customer happy. So even in the rain, mine looks better than that other guy's did. It's freezing out today. I feel like I need long underwear on. It's Thursday. I don't know the date. It's not important. Got my new saw. Got the Echo 225 PAS SB, I believe. I'm doing a tree job today, so I need the chainsaw attachment, the power burner. It's brand new, razor sharp. There's the weed eater attachment. So I'm gonna load up my equipment, doing 3.5 yards of mulch today, and taking out 8 trees and 2 shrubs. So that's what that's for. Making $750 today. That cost me $480. Mulch will cost approximately $70. So then you find out my profit. This is ridiculous how cold it is. Heading to my first job. I think it's in the 40s today. It's the first time it's been this cold in a long, long time. Winter is back. The nice thing about most of my properties is they're within 5 minutes of my house. So I'm gonna be there in a couple minutes. Got 1 tree down, 7 to go. Have to take out the stump, that's why the truck's back here. Gonna hook the big old chain on it and give her a pull. Should come out pretty easy, the ground's saturated. It's also why the truck is sinking pretty bad. I wish I had a wood chipper. Well, I got all 8 of them cut down. I have a crap ton of stuff to pick up too. Gotta cut all the branches up as small as I can, put them in the back, and then haul them away. Probably 4 trips, I'm guessing. Hopefully I don't have to pay for it. I have 2 full pine trees on the back, heading to the dump. And I'm retting up this yard. But there's nothing I can do about it because he wants the stumps removed. And he doesn't want to hire a stump grinder. So it's going to get rutted. Unfortunately, we've had about 2.5 inches of rain in the last week. So that doesn't help. So you can see the ruts there from when I yanked the bushes out in the front. I have 3 of them on the truck this time, heading to the dump again. I'm taking them to my local yard waste plant, which technically I'm not allowed to do because they want you to pay if you have a business, but they sell it, so that's a load of crap. It's coming from this township. I live in this township. I should have the right to dump it when they sell it, and everyone else can dump it for free. It's gonna get dumped there either by me or by the homeowner. But what's the difference? They just want my money and it pisses me off. So I dump there illegally. It's Friday. It's about 11:30. I have to go finish up the job I was doing yesterday. Got all 8 of the stumps out, cut up the trees. Everything's completely done except the weeding and the mulch. Clearly I have to go to the dump, but first I have to throw some weeds on. So yeah, all the stumps, as the trees were planted, have metal on them. metal like little grating around them, so I have to cut all that off with the bolt cutters before I dump it. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna head out. I'm getting ready to go to the dump. Got the garden beds already for the tan bark. Got all the trees out back here. Rutted up the yard a little bit. Some pretty deep ones down here. Ground was pretty soft. But we got all 8 of the trees out. My dad was helping me at the end, so I wasn't filming. Doesn't look too bad. I'll probably be throwing some topsoil down in here, just because. It didn't do the yard too bad. It sunk. It didn't really tear the grass. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that yet. I'll have to talk to the homeowner. So I'm going to run out to the dump. Well, I'm finally heading out to get the mulch. I just got back from delivering the trailer for its physical. Failed miserably. Needs new tires, and every bolt on the frame has to have a lock nut on it. Not a big deal. It's just not passing today, obviously. So I'm heading out to get my mulch now. Guys loading the black mulch in the truck. It's a waiting line today. He's got some really high quality black mulch that's decently priced. I don't know how many times it's shredded, but it's very, very small. It looks wonderful when you put it down. Well, I'm just about finished up making the video, so don't forget. Put a little bit in there yet. A little bit there. The tip I use when mulching is do the farthest first. That way as you tire out, you don't have to walk as far. I did that all except back here. I need to beat that a little bit. So I'm going to finish that up and then bill the customer.